You want to know what's going on here in the local Southern Oregon real estate market, not New York, LA, or Texas, right? It's current and local information that's relevant to you and is going to help you make the best decisions about buying or selling in Southern Oregon or even moving to Southern Oregon. And that's exactly what you're going to get on this video right here and the rest of the videos on this channel. I'm going to share some news and tips about the real estate market in Southern Oregon. Things have changed. Things are changing. And in just a few months, I really do believe that the real estate market in Southern Oregon is going to be wildly different than it is right now. Better for some, worse for others. And which side do you land on? You're going to just have to get comfy and watch this video and find out. Hey, I'm Brian Simmons with eXp Realty. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in Southern Oregon, and I would love to hear your questions about the Southern Oregon real estate market. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me directly. You can call me or text me at my direct number, 541-954-7758, or even leave a comment down below, and happy to answer any questions you have down there. So I know you are dying to hear the news and tips about the real estate market in Southern Oregon, so let's go ahead and just dive right on into that. First, we're going to talk about the news, and then we're going to talk about the tips, okay? And the big news right now is that mortgage rates have been falling sharply, okay, for over a month now. It's November 29th this morning, and rates are about 7.25% for a 30-year fixed rate conventional loan. And that's the lowest we've seen in about 2 months. Okay, so that's fantastic to see that rates are going in that direction. Okay. And that news that about the rates coming down, that's based off of inflation slowing down and the possibility of the Fed cutting rates. And that's what's been stated by the Fed, and that's what is leading to the rates coming down like that. But what does that mean for you in the Southern Oregon real estate market? Okay, well, it means that homes are more affordable. Okay, and so that's a very good thing, obviously, right? So if you look at a $400,000 mortgage, and that's just, you know, utilizing the average or the median purchase price of a home here around 450. If you were to have a mortgage of 400,000, you would be looking at a $300 difference in your mortgage now at 7.25% versus a couple months ago when it was over 8%. That's $300 a month back in your pocket, and that's a big change to the affordability just in those 2 months of rates coming down. And this is something that I talked about months ago in one of my videos, and I'll create a link to that up here so that you can see it for yourself. But I told you what the experts were predicting for mortgage rates before the end of the year, and they were predicting to be in the mid sixes. And I don't know that we'll get quite that low. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, but we're certainly moving in that direction. Things are trending that way, and we'll see what happens, okay? So mortgage rates are declining, and you know what else is declining is inventory, and that's the other big news, okay? And we'll talk more about that specifically with the numbers, but what happens and what the big story is that when inventory declines, okay, when you decrease the supply of something, then you increase the demand of something by making it more affordable, what happens, okay? What happens is that prices go up. And that is exactly why I told you in that same video to buy before the end of the year if you can, okay? We are shaping up for exactly what I told you in that video and many others in the past, which is a full-on buying frenzy in the spring, okay? And one that is going to increase home values, home prices, all that sort of stuff like crazy, and really push the envelope of affordability again like it did a couple years ago when rates were in the 3% range. So that is the big news for now. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the tips based off of that news for the Southern Oregon real estate market, okay? So the big tips are this. If you care about affordability, buy now, okay? If you don't want to deal with bidding wars, buy now. If you're renting, buy now. That one's always a given, okay? If you're thinking about selling, or you know that you want to sell, it may not be a bad idea to wait another couple months, honestly, until the spring. And you know, I understand that sometimes that's not possible given the specifics of your circumstances. Maybe you have to sell now. But if you can wait, it wouldn't be a bad idea to wait till like February or March. But if you're thinking about doing that, I really suggest having those conversations right now, okay? Reaching out to your agent. And if you don't know one, I know a good one that can help you. But reaching out to your agent and having those conversations about listing your home and getting your home ready to list in the spring, because if you time it right, you could be, you know, really able to cash in and potentially get top dollar for your home. So now let's change gears a little bit. Let me tell you a little bit about what's going on in the local Southern Oregon real estate market just for the last week. Okay, so as of this morning, again, it's November 29th. We had 1,044 active single family residential listings on the market, 44 new in the last week, 57 price changes, 13 came back on the market, 50 went pending, 30 closed, and 32 either expired, withdrawn, or canceled. And so Thanksgiving week always seems to be a big slowdown, just like every other major holiday, okay? We only saw 47 new listings and 50 go pending, and that's really low, but it is on par with what we had seen last year and in years past. And people just really typically aren't doing a lot of real estate activity during big holiday weekends, okay? One thing to note is that inventory does continue to trickle down nice and steady. We're certainly less than we were this time last year, and that's something that is kind of interesting, something to keep an eye on. So if you want to keep your eye on news and tips about the real estate market in Southern Oregon, click on that subscribe icon so that you are up to speed and you are alerted next time I release a video like I do every single week. So click that subscribe icon, hit the like button, share this video with anybody you know who you think might find it interesting, and tune in next week, okay? Again, I'm Brian Simmons with eXp Realty, licensed real estate agent here in Southern Oregon, and please don't hesitate to reach out. If there's anything I can do to help you learn, buy, or list real estate in Southern Oregon, my direct number is 541-954-7758. Call me, text me, drop a comment down below, whatever I can do to help. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video.